Hey y'all, come on in, come on in, come on in. I had not planned to do another broadcast, but I felt that pull that I needed to give this word. Today, God has really been dealing with me a lot about gratitude, a lot about being content, which honestly is a state of being happy, even as I wait on certain things. And so, Bo, hold on, y'all. Oh, there he is. Y'all, he's so little. But so our declaration on today is going. I'm not going to be before you guys too long, but I wanted to just drop this quick word for those the Lord knows that it is for. Again, the declaration is choose contentment. So after the first broadcast, I had to make a few phone calls to check on something that I've been waiting for a few months now. And immediately after I got off the phone with the individual, it was my rental assistance with this woman, and it's like God began to deal with me about being. I called her. It was pretty much the same thing that it's been for like 2 months, and towards the end of the phone call, what this woman said was, since the person working on your file works here, I'm going to see if I can push this through for you, and we'll be in contact. And so that was something that I've never heard before. And so immediately after I got off that phone call, I heard the Lord tell me to look up the word contentment. The question that he asked me before I looked up the definition of contentment, he asked me this question. He said, can you be content with how things are right now? He asked me that question. Can you be content with where things are right now? And I knew that, like, when I looked up the definition, I knew that what God was saying was, can you allow your happiness to not be a circumstantial type kind of deal? I'm going to say that again. Come on, Bo. Come on. I knew that what God was saying was, can you allow your happiness, can you allow, your joy to be to such a degree where it doesn't come and go depending on what the circumstance is? And I think that's a right on time word for so many of us, because earlier on the first broadcast, God was really dealing with us about being in a state of gratitude, seeing our cup as half full instead of half empty, and just come through right on time. But I know that there are some of you guys that are still waiting. You've been waiting, like I've been waiting, for God to do some significant things in your life. And so I'm gonna ask you the question that God asked me. Can you find contentment that is not geared, or can you remain in a place of contentment, right, no matter what your circumstances are? Because the truth of the matter is that, it's like our faith. If our faith is circumstantial, if our joy is circumstantial, it's not real joy. With like gratitude, if we can only be grateful when things are going right? Hey, Kanema, then it's not really gratitude. I don't know why God wants me to tell you tithe. I don't know why he want me to tell you that, but that is what I heard. You need to tithe. And so this morning, God has just really been dealing with me about being content no matter what it is I'm going through, no matter what it is that I'm waiting for. And and that, it's like it hit different when God put it that way. It's not real contentment. It's not real happiness if it's circumstantial, right? If your circumstance can dictate whether or not you have peace, whether or not you can be happy where you are, whether or not you can be grateful. And so that's just a little bit of food for thought for those of you guys, as you guys are waiting for whatever it is. One thing, whether it's two things, whether it is many things, get to a place where you can allow for your contentment to be solid no matter what it is that you're going through. And I believe that, like, when we get into those phases where the joy that we have is real joy, where the peace that we have is real peace, where the gratitude and the contentment that we have is real gratitude and contentment, which are one and the same, it's kind of like then and only then do we really put ourselves in a position, like, to see God move. And here's the thing, like, when your contentment and your level of gratitude is based on your circumstances, not only is it faulty gratitude, it's fake gratitude, right? But to a certain degree, what happens even in those fake levels of gratitude is we enter into a state of double-mindedness. Think about it. Believe God when things are going right, when he's doing right? But in moments where our faith is tested, is in moments where we're going without, moments where we are waiting, moments where, our back is up against the grain. That is, what really dictates it. And so when a person wavers, right, depending on what their circumstance is, it makes that person double-minded. It makes that person be, and I'm gonna say this, think about it. In moments where you've been, Bo, come on here, let's go. Hold on one second, y'all. Come on here, Bo. Come on. He loves outside, y'all. Come on. I'm trying to let you get some out. Come on, Gremlin. Come on. Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness, Bo. Okay. I had to pick him up, y'all. Hopefully my signal picks back up. Sorry, you guys. I had to pick him up because they are more in the grass. All right, hold on one second. I'm going to let you down. Now, don't run back out there. Okay, let's see. Are we good now? Can you guys let me know if we are good? Okay, there we go. But what I was saying, Gills, it's kind of like, when your faith wavers in moments where you're going through, what happens is, it means you started to doubt God. You started to worry. You started to be double-minded. And one thing about a double-minded person is they can't receive anything from God. And so it's like the same with like gratitude and joy. If it becomes a circumstantial thing, then to a certain degree, it's safe to assume that one has entered into a state of double-mindedness where they're battling doubt, they're battling worry, they're battling anxiety. And so, as God gave me, really helped me check myself, because I was honestly in that situation with my rental assistance, entering into this worrying, stressing about it, right? But when God said that, I knew that what God was telling me was, if you're going to say that you have faith, if you're going to say that you are content, then it also looks like having faith and being content, even when you're waiting, even when it doesn't look favorable. And so that is the word for this particular broadcast. I wanted to just drop that off to you guys, and I pray that it blesses whoever it was meant to bless. And so until next time, y'all, peace, be content.